everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Darlene. Today I'm going to be reviewing this product right here, but let's go ahead and get right into this. So this is MAKIAGE, and I got the foundation, primer, and brush. So this is how it comes packaged. So this is just like a little step guide on how to use it. It says apply 2 pumps on your entire face, jaw, and neckline. Blend with a brush or sponge, not by hand. Wait 5 minutes for foundation to set before checking the shade. So that's what we're gonna do. They did give a free little silk hair tie, which I love these. This is what I use at night when I sleep. It feels like a really nice good quality one. It has a little logo on it, so I definitely will be using this because I use these. I don't like to use just regular hair ties if I'm sleeping because they break your hair. These do not break your hair. This is the primer, and it retails for $45. I believe that's what I spent on it. So it's definitely expensive. This is what it looks like. It's no filter, poreless base, soothing primer. Your makeup is not supposed to budge. If you have oily skin, you're not supposed to have to blot it or anything. So we will see how this works. That's like big claims, especially coming from a very oily girl. So we'll see about that. I got the foundation. That's actually really cute packaging. There's a piece of tape right there. So this is what it looks like. It should have a pump. Yes, so it has a pump. So it says to do 2 pumps, which we'll do all this in a second. And then I got the brush, which is number 100. So it looks like a pretty good, like just standard foundation brush right there. But let's go ahead. We're gonna start applying all this and see how it works. So I'm gonna start off with the primer. So I'm gonna apply this with my hands. That's really expensive for 45 bucks. That's like not a lot of product. I think it's 0.8 fluid ounces or 25 milliliters. So not much. So I'm gonna put it on like that. We'll see. Gonna rub it. I have really bad pores and I'm really oily, so that's why I wanted to get this and see how it works. So it feels like, you can tell it's like a silicone base because it feels like silicone. I feel like I need a little more through here. I don't know. I don't feel like it really covered up the pores because I can still see them. I guess you'll be able to tell more when the foundation's on because I have really bad pores like right through here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I do have bad pores right there. So hopefully this will help with that. I don't know. So now I'm going to get the foundation and then I'm going to put 2 pumps on here because it said 2 pumps for your entire face. So we'll see if 2 pumps works. So let me go ahead. I'm just going to put this in. Let's go ahead and just start applying it. So I'm going to do half my face and just kind of see how it works. Okay, so the foundation looks like it's a perfect match. Like if you look. So it does look like a perfect match. So I do believe, like, you can still see my pores. So that stuff was a waste of money because, I mean, it was really expensive for the price, considering that it did not work that well. Like, you can see all these pores right here. Definitely did not do anything for that, which, looking on this side, I'm going to put a little more on this side just to see if that helps. So I did 2 pumps because it said 2 pumps for the whole face. This is like a medium coverage, not really a full coverage. And I said that I was a full coverage girl on the survey. And you can see that's all I have left of 2 pumps. And it's still, I would say, like a medium coverage. Like you can still see like stuff. It did block out a lot of redness. The Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation is $45. And 1 coat of that doesn't move all day. Like, that's a really good foundation. And I was hoping that this would be the same, considering they're the same price and they have really high claims. But so far, it's not looking like it. So I'm going to add a little bit more primer on this side because I can still see those pores, to see maybe if I do a little more, if it would help. I'm going to try to just kind of pat it into the pores to see if that helps, instead of just like rubbing it on. I mean, it does look like your skin though, so that's like really nice. It doesn't look like foundation. Okay, so I did another pump and I just pressed it into my skin. So we'll see how that does. So let me try to see if I can get 1 pump. Maybe if I kind of dip less, because this didn't have any product on, and sometimes it absorbs a little more when there's no pre-existing products on it. See, now this side looks like it's only going to take 1 pump. Okay. So this is what my skin looks like after applying. I applied 3 pumps total, which is actually a lot for the coverage that I got. Like, it is definitely like a medium coverage. Like, you can still see this blemish right here. There's like a little red mark right here. Slight little redness peeking through right here, which I don't even know. I think it's because it's so cold. That's why my skin's doing that. And then on this side, you can see I put more of that pore stuff, but you can still see the pores like right through here. See that? This side looks worse where I didn't press it in. I just rubbed. Like, you could still see the pores a little more on this side, but this is still not the best. The Benefit Pore Minimizer works better than this. And that's pretty pricey. I mean, it doesn't come with a lot of product, and I used probably about 4 pumps of that, and it still really didn't. My skin pretty much looks like it always does when I do my makeup. I don't know. Like, the coverage is not like, so it's a nice looking foundation. Like, it looks like skin, like if you're looking at it like that, but I think it's like comparable to like a drugstore foundation, like something like Physician Formula, something like that. Like, this is not like a high-end looking foundation at all. And considering that I said that I did want a full coverage, I'm gonna try it out and see, like, check back in with you guys and see if it starts getting oily, because that's gonna be like the number one. Like, if it kept my skin matte, like using that much primer, that would be nice, so that I don't have to like touch up my makeup throughout the day. But if it does not, I don't think this foundation would really be worth the money. I mean, it was really, really expensive. So let me go ahead. I'm going to finish up my makeup, and then I'm going to check back in a few hours with you guys. Okay, so I've had my makeup on for about 3 hours, but as you can see, it's more oily right in through here, and that's where I put the primer on, and it just got super oily right there, which is crazy. The amount that I used right there, you can definitely see all my pores, like they're back to normal pretty much. That's crazy. Now, I'm not as oily through here, but it's still starting to peek in a little bit and through here. Now, looking from afar off, like, it doesn't look bad. Like, it's still pretty even. It hasn't like rubbed off in places. I haven't really touched my skin. It's not really setting on top of the skin, but at the same time, it wasn't like a full coverage foundation. So normally like, I have that problem with a thicker foundation. This was really thin and very light coverage. So I find when I do wear lighter coverage foundations, it really doesn't move around anyway. But some foundations that are full coverage kind of sit on top of the skin. And then when my oils start coming out, like, you can literally just move it, like moves my foundation around, and you can just like wipe it right off. So that hasn't done this yet. It does look still pretty good, like not bad, especially considering that I am very oily and I've been cleaning, if that helps, because when I'm cleaning I tend to sweat a little bit. But that's my little update, and then I'll check back in one more time later. Okay, and this is like an 8-hour update. As you can see, like, the makeup's pretty much all the way gone through here. Super oily. I don't really see it moving, although as oily as it is. I mean, yeah, it's wiping off. So you can see the foundation on my fingers. So definitely not the longest lasting. My Estee Lauder Double Wear 100% outlasts this, and it's the same price. So like, if I was to do over, I would definitely buy that one over this one. I'd probably never purchase this one again, just because of that. And the primer didn't work, so I wouldn't be repurchasing that. The brush is pretty good though, so I will be using that. But yeah, that completes this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. God bless.